Hey, welcome back to the Marco Martinez Show. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having such an amazing morning. Like usual, I don't have coffee right now. I forgot to make it. Doing some hint water. This shit's good. It's basically water with a slight hint, aka the brand name, of whatever flavor. This is watermelon. It's good. Um, shit. I should get more in frame. Sorry for the people watching and probably also for the people listening because they're probably like, what the fuck is going on? But I mean, hey, just trying to adjust myself right now. But again, how's everyone doing? Just having a little fun with this right now. I mean, I haven't, it's the first time in a bit, in about a little over a week. Probably a little over a week, maybe 2 weeks. I've recorded something. So, but I don't know, just. But anyways, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't. Have you ever just like, I don't know. No, have you ever have you ever had your days off? Like, have you ever been at work wanting your day off to come, whether it be just one day or maybe your 2 days that you get, whatever the case may be. You're just like, man, I just want this day. I want this day to come, man. I want my day off or whatever. And then it happens and you're bored. Or it happens and then you start getting in your head a lot. Because definitely what has happened to me before, and honestly still happens to me. Excuse me. And to this day, even like today, I mean, I'm like, okay, well, time to do this, time to do that, and I'm just like, well, shit. I mean, I don't want to do anything today, but I don't feel motivated to do anything today, even though it's my day off. It's something I can't let get a hold of me. Hold on, gotta adjust the mic. Not something I can't literally get a hold of me, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard. Like, I don't know. It's just hard sometimes when having a day off and then not wanting to do anything. Especially you start reflecting back on your life, on your years. I mean, we're in March already. How the hell? How the fuck are we in March when it doesn't feel like we're in March? Legit, New Year's happened. Well, I mean, for it being March 3rd, technically 2 months ago. It's like, how the fuck? How the fuck did we have a New Year's 2 months ago? It does not feel 2 months ago. Where the hell has the time gone? What have you guys been doing? Think about it. What the fuck have you guys been doing? I don't know what the hell I've been doing. I'm just trying to live. I'm trying to. I'm over here trying to still pay my dues, and I still can't because rent's a little bit more important right now in this economy. But have you ever just, just kind of, just looked back at things? I don't even know that I'm repeating something I've said before, but have you ever started? I guess you can say stressing maybe about your past. I'm gonna be wondering, what do you mean? Like, have you ever just looked back and said, "Damn, I used to do this," or "Damn, I used to do that," or "Man, I wish I did this and that and whatnot"? Do you guys ever feel like that? And now I know you're probably gonna say that's a dumb question to ask. Of course I do. It's probably an everyday type of process. But why do we do that? Think about it. Why do we do that? Because yeah, you may be like, okay, yeah, well, of course. I mean, I should have, um, I should have taken the shot at that basketball game, or I should have taken the shot at this girl I was too scared to ask. But just like how they say, things happen for a reason. There's a reason why you weren't able to, know, to either flirt it up with that girl or to date that girl or whatever for like a long term or whatever. There's a reason. Because have you ever, again, with like, let's say dating and aspects and stuff like that, like, have you ever been like, man, I wonder where I would be right now if I decided to shoot my shot at this girl, and maybe if something happened, we date. No. Do you think you'd be in a better place? Like, honestly, do you think you'd be in a better place? Because you might think you would, and you quite possibly might have been. But maybe you would have found out that she was going to pass away in 2 more years because of a rare cancer she got. Or she was going to cheat on you. Or maybe you were going to cheat on her. Or something happened. And then you're like, well, damn. And here you are depressed and stuff. Why? I mean, life happened. Like, or when you're like, man, taking into sports, like, man, I should have done better trying to improve myself in basketball, improve myself in football, and whatever. Would have it gone better? Maybe you would have performed better, but would it have been better? Would have anything have changed? And again, let's say you didn't go to college and you just decided to go in the workforce, or you decided to pursue your dreams of starting your own business or doing something business related, and you're struggling and you're like, man, let's say you're like my age, 23, and I think of this, or maybe younger or older, and you look back at people who are having the college life or got their degree, and they got a great paying job. Maybe they got a home, or maybe they don't live in the same town you are. Maybe you're trying to get the hell out of there, but with their job, they were able to move, or something. They just have a higher paying job, and you're over here like, man, should I sacrifice my last $100 bill for gas in my car or for food? Like, you need both. You're like, man, I wonder what the hell I should do. And then you just decide to open up Instagram, and then, like I said, you see your buddy, he's celebrating, working at wherever, or you look back and, excuse me, and you're seeing them go on these trips and whatnot, and you're just like, man, I want to go. Like, I haven't been able to go to a trip, and this guy's going to one. This guy's on a vacation right now, and I haven't been able to be on a vacation. And you're just like, damn, like damn, where did I go wrong? But again, listen to this. Things happen for a reason. You may be pissed at yourself because you decided not to go to college, you decided to start your own career and whatever it is, but you decided to still keep going. You decided to not quit, and you decided to keep going. And then you finally start seeing the money come in. Are you going to look back 3 years from now and say, damn, I should have, or damn, I shouldn't have, done this, because now I've changed my perspective. I'm seeing things differently. Imagine if you quit. Like, just imagine if you were going to start something and then you quit and it never happens. And that's in your head always. This never happened because you quit and you didn't continue it. Then what? You go start something else just because it's the safer option? Who the hell is it? These walls are kind of thin, but just to have the safer option because you're not making the money you're making right now. So you decide to go back to school, or you decide to just say fucking climb the ladder of your company, at the wherever you're working at, and and it's just drilled in your head of, man, I didn't start this business I wanted, or I didn't do this, I didn't do that, and you just keep bitching about it. Well, then why'd you give up? Why did you decide to take maybe a safer option? Why did you give up? You gave up too early with me. I mean, I have this type of conversation always with myself. Where with like the podcast, I mean, I get an average of 5 listeners. And I'm okay with that because the podcast I just use for my journal, basically. Whatever happens, whatever I'm feeling, you're going to hear it. If it's disgusting, well, so be it. You're going to hear it because this was in my thoughts. If I'm crying, well, so be it because this was in my thoughts. My journal is talking. And so, I mean, if it blows up, it blows up. I'd be happy if it blows up. But that's not my initial goal with this. I mean, yeah, I may interview a bunch of other people to maybe get some more eyes traction and kind of talk to people on more of these type of issues and shit. But if it blows up, it blows up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Who cares? But if I quit and never keep going and just decide to say, man, this and this and this, those 5 listeners can be like, well, hey, where'd he go? Like, I love to hear him talk. We never know what could happen. Like, I could keep continuing this, and 5 years from now, I'm earning income from the podcast, and then in my career that I want to do, I'm earning money from that too, and from the vlogs that I want to create. With doing that, with kind of recording my journey, recording a story, I could be getting monetized for that, having an income. But if I quit, that would have never happened. And maybe I could go to a safer option. If I don't give up now, it may never happen. Like, I'm here because I'm here. I'm here because I chose to be here. I don't know how corny that sounds, but it's true. I'm here because I chose to be here. Decisions that you make are reasons why you're where you're at. I'm struggling here because I can't speak. These are the decisions that I have chosen to do. But I know I'm trying to chase my destiny. I'm chasing what I believe in me. I want to have the wealth that I want to have. I want to create my vision. That is me. But along the way, life is going to test you. It's going to test me. It's going to test you, whatever you want to do. It's going to test you. If you want to be a paramedic, great. But you struggle eating, like you stress eat. So when you're stressed, you eat whatever the fuck you find. Great. That is now your test. What can you do to bypass it? What can you do to leap forward? To not be, eating that. To, just like to leap forward. What can you do about it? That's a test. Oh, you want to be a millionaire? Okay. But you suck. You suck at spending money. You suck at investing in yourself. You suck at investing money. You get stressed easily. You do this. You do that. There's a bunch of different obstacles, and and let's say you're struggling to pay rent and struggling to eat. Okay, you're gonna have to learn from that. You're gonna have to see that and say, what can I do to get this fixed? All up to you. The decisions you make are the reasons why you're there. Your wife hates you. Why? Oh, well, maybe because you're an asshole to her. Why were you an asshole to her? Maybe because you were mad at yourself, because you're struggling to pay bills. You're mad at yourself because you feel like life has it out for you, and all these bad things are happening to you because life hates you. Without really realizing you're always a negative person. So the negative energy that you always portray every day are going to have your outcome. Because have you ever noticed someone who's miserable as hell with their life? But I mean miserable as hell. They're always angry, they're always negative. You can smile, wave at them, and they always give you that stanky face of whatever the case may be. And yet they never get happier, and they always tell you, "Well, fuck life. I don't give a shit what life is." Yada yada yada. But then but then you see how they act every day. You see the energy they put out every day, and you're like, "Well, no wonder you're lazy. You're like legit. You're lazy. You're mad at yourself. You hate yourself. You're not willing to try. No wonder life isn't working out for you because you're not doing shit about it." So then it's like, like Like stop thinking about the past of what you could have done or maybe what you should have done. And I know people will say focus on the present because you never know what the future will hold, which is true. You never know what the future will hold. But know that what you're doing now could predict your future. So if you continue being lazy, let's say you want to lose weight, you continue being lazy and you keep stressing, you keep this, you keep doing that. 5 months from now, in the future, you're gonna gain weight. Your health will deteriorate, all because you decided not to do anything about it. But if you decide to put in the work, discipline yourself, start doing shit about it, 5 months from now, you may be down 30 pounds, 40 pounds, maybe even 50 pounds. And you look back from 5, 6 months later ago, you're like, damn, I'm actually a hell of a lot happier because I decided to do something about it. So like with me, with my weight, I stressed eat. Last time I clocked in, I mean, this was when I lost a couple pounds, but I'm gonna estimate I was probably at peak 350. Peak probably 350. I'm now down to 338, which is great, but problem with that is I think last year I was around that weight maintaining it. I now have to find, okay, if I really want to lose the weight, I'm going to have to stick to a goal. Really stick to a goal to get that shit done. So I am fat. I'm going to say I'm fat because of my decisions. You're poor because of your decisions. And it's not like and you can take that for granted. I mean, I know I'm not saying with like let's say you're poor for your decisions because if you're being smart about your money, so again like investing and shit like that, when you're learning how to create wealth from the money you're spending, that's not dumb. But if you get paid, let's say it's not rent yet. As you paid rent, you don't have to worry about it. And it is like bills time. Or let's say no bills. You paid rent, you paid bills, and this check is just your fuck you check. And you spend it on things you don't need, on a trip you don't need. And I mean, I know, yes, you can go on your trips. Like if you want to take a flight to Peru, you want to take a flight to Japan, go ahead. But if you know you're always struggling every month for bills, why are you taking a vacation? Why are you spending $300 on some new AirPods? $250, I guess. For what? If it's a gift, okay. But if it's for you, for what? Just so then you're down 250 and now your fucking car's tire uh got stabbed and now you need a brand new set of tires. But let's say you needed two sets of tires with taxes and fees and taxes and fees is close to 250. Oh, but you don't have 250. Why? Because you're wearing them. Be smarter about your decisions sometimes. Just think of it this way. Stop worrying about the past. Like, yes, you can look back at history in your past to see, okay, I fucked up this 5 years ago. I need to do something about it now for this not to occur in the future. That's investing in yourself. That's being smart about it. But when you are crying and bitching and whining about the past and not learning anything from it, that's different. Okay? We got this. I love you guys. Keep fucking going. Thank you for listening to the Marco Martinez Show. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.